Hey, I'm Scott, CoolToys. This week we're going to take a break for spring break. We hope you have a great Easter or spring break, whatever you celebrate, and enjoy the time off. So, if you come back next week, what you'll find is Volt versus Volt. We're going to compare the 2017 Volt, the new model, Volt 2, against a 2014 Volt 1. And if you have a Volt you might want to know about, right here I've got a mode button. So when I select the mode buttons, if you look here, you can see I have normal, sport, mountain, and hold. Normal mode is just like I'm doing now, driving around the neighborhood, getting ready to leave, and the battery runs everything. If I run out of battery, generator kicks in. Mountain mode lets you have both the generator and the battery heading over the mountain. Where most people get it wrong, they leave a city like Los Angeles, they hit the grapevine, and they run out of battery a third of the way up because they didn't put mountain mode on yet. What really should happen is when you've got 10 to 20 miles left on your battery, which would be about halfway in the old Volt and about a third, 2/3 used up in the new Volt, you hit mountain mode. And what that does is preserve the battery, and then as you're going uphill and you need that power, especially if you've got 4 people like our editor, you've got a good shot at having both battery and generator and plenty of performance to get it up and over the mountain. When you get to the top of the mountain, put it back in normal and coast down, regenerate the battery that way so you've got some to go. And in fact, the new one has gotten smarter with mountain mode. There's no reason to take it in and out. It knows to regenerate and keep the generator running as you go downhill. It's a pretty cool feature. So the last one is hold mode, and this one has got a little secret to it called the hold mode hack. On the old Volt, if you were doing 40 miles an hour or more on the freeway and you knew you could not make the entire round trip just on battery, you'd put the car into hold mode. That's the hold mode hack. So now the generator is a little bit more efficient, so you get better gas mileage than the 35 listed because it's not city. The generator is a better highway speed motor. It's more consistent and you end up getting better gas mileage on gasoline. So that's the goal with the hold mode hack. The other benefit is because you then use the battery as you're cruising around town at low speeds like we're doing right now, then the battery is used at its most efficient, which is stop and go. So you're not always starting and stopping the generator as you're putting around town like a Prius does, and that gives the Volt a little advantage. It can give you a big advantage in range. Regularly, I got over 50 miles on the battery in the old Volt, which said 38 to 40 when you charged it. This one I've already broken 62 when it says 54. So it's not quite as good at the hold mode hack, but it is cool. Anyway, come back, see it next week. Let's see if the Volt is a cool toy, and if it is or isn't. We don't know. We'll see. We'll drive it this week. We'll play with all the stuff. We'll put the 2 Volts side by side, and we'll let you know what we find out. So until next week, thanks for watching, and have a great holiday weekend. And send us your cool toys.